All right, wanted to hop on and talk about the new 2026 Topps Heritage and if you should buy it or not. Now, I will try and release this video on the 24th for you, but hobby and hobby cases are already sold out. I don't really think it matters though. I don't love the price that hobby was offered for, which was $109.99. We will get into that here in just a second. But I do want to talk about if you should buy 2026 Topps Heritage and why I do think there is some opportunity in the product. We're going to do a full breakdown on it. And, well, when I say full breakdown, it's going to be from my business perspective and my opinion. We're not doing like an odds breakdown or anything like that. If you're looking for something like that, you're not going to find it here. I'm certainly not Striker, and I'm certainly not deep dive in the odds sheet. I'm just giving you the business aspect behind the business itself. So let's dive in. Hobby was offered at 110, and as per usual, we are getting less and paying more. 20 packs per box for the first time in God only knows how long, if ever. So we went from 24 packs down to 20, and we no longer have, unfortunately, a horizontal box design. I believe 1976 was the final horizontal box, and then they went over to the 1977 Topps, which was more of a box like we see today, or the traditional like wax box that a lot of us are used to with the junk wax boxes and stuff. Pack design, and basically the everything is very very similar. But one thing that it does really suck to see is that we are on this vertical box design now, and it doesn't really feel like heritage to me. I think they could have continued a horizontal box design, but I know damn well that Fanatics and Topps were salivating at the thought of finally being able to go to the same exact cardboard style as their flagship boxes. And honestly, I think that's probably why they went to 20 packs. Just because that's what these boxes fit. They fit 5, 5, 5, and 5. And I genuinely would love to know the internal meeting that was like, hey, we're going to go to the same exact box that we're using for flagship this year. Do we want to take the packs out? Or do we want to, make it slightly deeper and throw the extra pack in there and keep it 24? And I already know whoever's in charge of this decision was like, nope, 20. We're going to print less, or it's going to cost us less, and we're going to raise the price $10, and we're going to make, even more money. And that's what they did. I don't know if it was $100 even last year or not. But I did not actually buy any hobby. We do have it available for pre-order in our eBay store by the pack. We also have the megas available for pre-order as well, which I also did not pre-order from Topps because my guy's going to have them cheaper. There's no reason for me to pay like 116, 117 after tax, and there's no reason for you to either unless you do not have a good LCS near you. But my guy and my LCS is going to be offering me these boxes at anywhere from $85 to $91, and that is tax free. I'm completely tax exempt there. So why on earth would I pay 117 to Topps Direct just for the chance to get it a day or two early? No, thank you. So I will wait for release on this one, and there's going to be plenty of the Heritage Megas in the wild in the stores. So if I pre-sale any of that, I'm going to be just taking a trip to Walmart and picking up one and shipping off what I need to ship off. It's really that simple. So, let's continue on. So, I think there is some arbitrage opportunity with Heritage, and I don't think it's going to be in hobby. I think that Topps and Fanatics have really, just leaned into the whole gambling breaking thing. And when it comes to hobby, it is just a pure gamble. It's 12 box cases. You're going to be seeing, most likely, this is not confirmed, but this is what Topps has been doing with their hobby products in this format. They have been doing 4 autos a case and 8 mems a case. So in a 12-box case, there's going to be 4 autos and 8 mems. Now, if you get 9 mems, most likely one of them is going to have ink on it. So you will still get your 4 autographs, and you will technically have a 9th mem. Typically, you'll see ink on that. And I don't know how they'll do it this year, but in previous years, you could also get an extra auto in the form of a red. So you could get 4 blue inks and 1 red ink along with still 8 mems. That is what should happen. But there is the chance that a red ink will replace a blue ink autograph in your case, assuming things are as normal. That's how they did it with Series 1 hobby. That's how they did it with flagship basketball, and how I, continue to see them probably doing it with Heritage. Let's talk about the arbitrage opportunity here. So mega cases are still available, and this is really interesting because at $1,000, and let's just say you're taxed at like 6%, so $1,060, you're getting 340 packs here, and you're getting like 2,700 cards, something along the lines of that. This is a set builder set. Heritage every single year is for set builders. They love it. So that's why I was a little surprised taking packs out of a box. But still keeping megas with the same format as last year. 17 packs in the mega boxes. And in previous years, going back a little bit, Heritage megas were like 15 packs. And then they would have like a chrome pack. So 16 packs total. Now we just have 17 regular packs, and there's just a shitload of chromes in these formats, in all of them, really. I don't know if the hobby is going to have the blue sparkles or not. It's not just like, well, maybe. No, it's not just printed right here. Megas are going to have your red and silver sparkle parallels. So I'm assuming a red and silver Mike Trout's actually going to go pretty hard. And then in the blaster boxes, you're going to get dark green and pink sparkle parallels. So, no, I completely fucked that up. It is red base and then silver sparkles. Excuse me. The red is going to look amazing. The silver sparkles might actually look pretty sick too. And then it's just like last year, the dark green borders and then the pink sparkles. And I'm assuming Hobby is going to have the blue sparkles and then the dark blue borders. That's what I'm assuming Hobby's going to have. I'm sure I could actually click in here and see if it says it. Description. Not seeing it. So 50-50 on that. Here's the images. Yeah, we don't see it. So we'll see if those light blue sparkles are actually in there or not. But getting back to what I was trying to say here with the mega case, I actually think there's opportunity here. But I want to let you know that you will have to do the work on the day these come in. All right? These are going to be printed into the ground. This Heritage release, just like this Stadium Club release we just had a couple of weeks ago, will be the most printed Heritage that has ever existed. It will have the most amount of singular base cards that exist of any Heritage product to date. When you can purchase 10 cases, you can drop 10 grand right now and get 200 mega boxes. When you can do that kind of numbers with an order, a pre-order, there's a lot of it printed, okay? So don't get me wrong. If you want to do the work, there is arbitrage opportunity here all day long, man. It's all day long. If we don't count any of your parallels or anything like that, you could go multiple ways with this. I mean, you could build sets and sell the sets, but you would need to do the work right away. Like, you are going to have to take a day off. If you have a day job, you have to take a day off, and you're going to have to open cards all day. And that sounds super fun, but once the work behind it rears its little head, it is a lot of work, ladies and gentlemen. So you're going to have to pick your card listings if you want to do singular cards, which if you sell them for $2 a card, no discounts or anything else involved. After your supply cost all around, sending eBay standard envelope, you're looking at about 50 cents clear a card. That is what you're looking at. And then if you want to build sets, I don't know if it says how large the base set is. Probably doesn't, because why would it? It is a 400 card set. I will let you know right now that you're probably not going to be getting all of the SPs. So if it is 100 SPs, then you're looking at a 300 card set. If it is 50 SPs, you're looking at a 350 card set. But with this amount of megas, you should get on a minimum probably 3 sets. The numbers say you should probably be getting 5 sets, but I can guarantee that won't happen. I just not with how Topps collation is lately. You will definitely probably get 3 sets though. So I don't know what 3 sets is going to net you. I would say on a good day, you're looking at $50 net a set on release day. And, that's $150. So you still have to make $850, not counting tax. So if you want to count tax, you still have to make, $910 back. You better hope for something decent in one of these. With the amount of cards you'll have left, you'll have like 1,500 cards left. Pick your card listings. You're going to make a significant amount. You'll probably make a few hundred on release day if you have the first listing, all things considered. And then also, you want to probably any rookies you have left, your Jacks, your Jacob Misarowskis, all these guys, right? Christian Moore, and there's a bunch of other rookies in the class. You want to list all of your extras of all of those guys and, sell them for your $2 and $3 because in 2 weeks after this product is released, those will be 99-cent cards. We saw it all day with Top Series 1. I was selling Roman Anthony rookies 2 days before the release date for $5 a card. Now I can't even get $2 for them. And that goes for all the rookies. I can't sell Ohtani base cards for $4 anymore. Aaron Judge, I can't even get $2.50 for. It's because there's a freaking million of these base cards. It's more than a million, actually, from what I remember. So it's going to be the same thing here with Heritage. There's one other option, though. You could take this as a pack investment, which is something that I do here with my business. We typically will buy a large amount of product to keep it sealed, and we will sit on it. Now, it'll be available for sale, but we do not list it at the market low. So what that means is if there's a guy out there selling packs for $5, and that doesn't really make sense in our profit margin, considering that after your fees and shipping, you're not even going to be coming close to the cost of after tax $3.11, I believe it is, for if you bought a mega case. You would have each pack would cost you $3.11. If somebody wants to dump them for $5, something nefarious is probably going on there. Something's not right. But it's one of those things, it's like, in a year, what is this product going to be worth? Heritage usually does pretty well for me. So in a year, could I get $8 a pack for 2026 Topps Heritage after the season wraps up, after these rookies get a chance to shine? Could I get $7, $8 a pack for this stuff and make $1, $2 a pack? If you make $1 a pack, that's $340 profit on this case. That is profit, not revenue. That is profit. So you will come away with $1,300 some dollars. If you make $2 a pack, you're looking at $1,600 some dollars. So there is multiple ways to do it. If you're gonna rip it, you need to rip it on release day. If you're going to store it, you need to be ready to make a small amount of profit. And you have to ask yourself, what is the profit margin need to be? What is it looking like on a grand? And if you want to stay in business and you want to grow your business, the best profit margin is 30%. So if you can find a way to make $1 a pack, or if you can scale that accordingly, so whatever 30% of a $50 purchase of one mega is, which I believe is $65, if you can clear $65 for one of these megas in a year, that's a decent investment. That is a decent turnaround. And if you have any forms of local selling, and let's say you only have, let's just give a hypothetical. If there's some retail arbitrage opportunity for you, if you go to Walmart, you buy these for $50. Let's say you only have one Walmart in like a 20-mile radius, which is doubtful, because they have so many fucking stores. But hypothetically, if you went into your Walmart, bought one after tax, you're paying $53, and in a year or sooner than a year, if in any way, shape, or form you can get $65 for those things right away, I would take it and I would turn it into the next thing. But Heritage is usually a very readily available item, and it's one that you have to be careful with. But should you buy it? Absolutely. I think you should. It is one that each and every year will sell. It might take you a little bit. I have some Heritage from 2021 still, which was a terrible class. And I have other years of Heritage that has a better class. And It's just not moving because I have it priced up. If I price it down accordingly, it will sell all of it overnight. It would literally sell overnight. For example, we have our 2022 regular Topps Heritage priced extremely high because of Cal Raleigh rookie cards. You know, you have the potential to hit a real one auto of Cal Raleigh. Like, that is a big chase. So I have no reason to actually lower the price on those packs. So that's been my little spiel on Topps Heritage. I do think there's some opportunity here with it. I do not think you should touch the blasters personally. However, the price per pack is actually still very similar. You're looking at like I did the calculations earlier. I think it's like $3.30, something along the lines of that. So you're only paying like 20 cents more a pack, and it's a lower cost entry point. I don't think they offered blaster cases, which is actually a little strange. But, you know, whatever 25 times 40 is, that's what that blaster case is going to cost. And, you know, it's one of the things, man, where it's completely up to you which format you want to go to. But in all honesty, the extra pack and the megas, I would recommend the megas simply because there's going to be more casual people buying the blaster because it's a lower entry point. And I would also probably assume there's going to be more hits in a mega case than a value box case. The blaster cases in previous years typically yield anywhere from 3 to 6 mems and 1 to 2 autographs. And then as for older years and numbered chromes, if it was one of the overprinted years, it was like 3 to 6 numbered chromes. And if it's one of the shorter printed years, not counting 2024 high number, then it was like, I think like 2019 or something. It was like, what, 20 number cards? Something along the lines of that, I think. Something like that. So that's kind of where we're at on that. But like, for example, like a 2024 high number heritage that was extremely underprinted and short print. A blaster case of that has anywhere from 60 to 80 numbered parallels. So, you know, whether that is the overprinting era or whether that's because that product is so short print, not really what we're here to talk about. But as for this one, how many number cards do I think will be in these? I have no fucking clue. Not a lot. That's what I would say. Not a lot. I would say, damn, that's tough. In a blaster case, I'm gonna say 2. I'm gonna say 2. And that does not, I'm not accounting for any action variations or any short print stuff like that. I'm just talking cards with a serial number on them. I'm going to say 2 in a blaster case. I'm going to say 1.5 autos, 4 mems, and 2 numbered cards. And then in a mega case, I'm going to bump that up to like 4. And I'm going to say 5 mems minimum and 2 autos. That's probably what I'm going to guess. Just with a quick, you know, a little quick, rough napkin math of absolutely no statistics or odds in front of me. So that's where we're at. We do have the checklist here. I do kind of want to check it out, actually, real quick. Might as well take you with me here, see what we're looking at. Very strange checklist so far. I mean, I see what they're doing here, but it's very odd. But there's your quad rooks. Here's our base cards. So I'm mainly looking at the base card rookies. I haven't seen a... What? All right, well, apparently Ellie De La Cruz is a rookie in this set. Very good. There's Roman Anthony. All right, at least we got that. Good Lord, where's the rest of the... There's Jack and Tong. Okay. Misarowski is in. Good. McLean is in. If McLean has real 1 autos, I actually forgot about this. He's not in Series 1. If McLean has real 1 autos, this could be a little undervalued out the gate. If he has real 1 autos, his stuff is going to go nuclear. His stuff is going to go fucking nuts. Basalo in there as well. Good. Some people are high on Kyle Teal. I don't know nothing about him, but apparently he's not terrible. Jack Flaherty's a rookie, allegedly. It's probably a different one. Chase Burns is in. Schitler's in. I don't actually know how to say his name, so that's just how I say it. That's wrong. Assuming that's not for rushing either. Is Trey Savage a rookie? I don't think he is, right? Christian Moore is in. Bubba Chandler's in. You know what? I mean, all the good rooks are in, so what can I really say, you know? Totally in as well. Damn, it's actually decent. You know, it is pretty good. All right, so base card chrome variations. The entire set is not on it. I mean, I'm assuming the other SPs have chrome variations as well. So I don't know why they're not on there, but everybody's got their variation, it looks like. Very good. Yeah, here they are. Okay, cool. Stupid fucking checklist design tops. I'm gonna be honest. Image variations. Judge, Skeens, all your good rooks. Oh man, that image variation checklist is good. Yeah, it's very good. You got alternate banner variations, nickname variations. You got Anthony, Jock, and Tom on there. Okay. No Otani? Is Otani in the set? Dude, if Otani's not in the set, people are gonna lose their mind. He's got to be like card number fucking 9, like whatever, wherever that checklist starts. There's no fucking way, right? We have to control that. Okay, he's 290. That's a weird spot for Otani. As long as he's in. All right, as long as he's in. So 290, boom. All right. That's really all we needed to see. I'm surprised he didn't get a nickname variation with Showtime again, though. That's kind of interesting to me. Black and white. Surely he has a black and white. He doesn't. What the fuck? Okay. Ready in action. Enterprise. Some of our insert names. Raw power. All right. So here's real one autos. This is really what we do have to look at here. This is the draw of the checklist. So we have Aaron Judge on there. We have Bubba Chandler on there. We have Chase Burns. He's trying to. Colson Montgomery is on there. Christian Moore is on there. Schittler's on there. Drake Baldwin has an auto in there. I mean, hey, that's still like a $40 auto. I'm seeing some good names, actually. Believe it or not. Jock is obviously on there. Misarowski's on there. Tong's on there. Beautiful. You got Wilson, some Ken Griffey, cool. Trout's on there. Nolan McLean, right there. Yeah, I mean that's gonna be that is gonna be a really big card. It is gonna be his first pack pullable autographs, assuming it's not a redemption. That's gonna be big. Skeens is on there totally. Anthony, I mean, holy shit. Otani is on there, so I mean it is genuinely stacked. Dual autos. Caglione and Brett, Foster and Carew, Anthony and Lynn, Skeens and Ryan. Skeens and Ryan's gonna go crazy. Quad autos. Jock, White, Brett, and Bobby. Sheesh. And then you got the Red Sox quad. Then you got Misarowski, Churio, Yelich, and Young. That's nasty. That is just nasty, actually. Oh, shit. Wow, there's some actually big shit in here. Pujols, Bonds, Jeter, Hernandez, Ichiro, Piazza, and Otani. Angels Otani. Holy shit. Angel spot could hit an Otani. That's crazy. Base chrome autograph variations to bring it back to chromes. I believe they got rid of the chrome autos in 2025 high number. So basically all the rooks there with Otani, with Skeens, Kurtz, Trout. I mean, dude, the fact that the worst auto in here is probably Bryce Aldridge and Tatis. I mean, it's Aldridge for sure, right? That's got to be the worst autograph on the checklist. That is a nasty checklist. Then you got Auto Mems. Take a look at the list there. I don't have to keep saying them out loud. Sasaki's got one. No Otani on there, though. And then you have all your mems, which there once was a man. Right there, you got a nice little checklist. Not gonna take any time on the mems now. What do we have here for the real one relics? This is gonna be something that seems like it's gonna be a little newer. Probably just a base card design once again. I don't think we saw that last year. Flashbacks. We have duels and then quads. So not bad. There's some stuff that I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing hidden gems. But I guess that wouldn't be on the heritage checklist. I don't know. There definitely is probably some other hidden stuff in here that we don't know about, but for now, seems decent. And right here we can actually take a look at the chrome autos. We got the Skeens, the 5, red refractor, and the Otani with the super. So good God, some of these autographs are going to be worth a shitload of money, but that is how it is in every single release. Your odds of actually getting one of these cards that they show, they're very low. The best odds you have out of any of these cards, not counting the Ellie, assuming it's not like super short print, is probably the Caglione Real One Rookie Auto. But I will be honest with you, I do like the 77 design. It does look nice. And I don't love how they did the autographs here. I mean, they could have whited out a little bit more of the card, but it is what it is. Should you buy Heritage? Probably. It's probably a good one to pick up. For whatever reason, if you don't want to buy a whole box, if you just want to grab a singular pack, we do have them available, but I will always be transparent and tell you that my prices are absolutely not worth your time, and you should not purchase them unless you are extremely desperate. Or if you genuinely only want one pack, for whatever reason, you can grab it from us. But I would definitely recommend picking up a mega if you just want to rip a little bit, check out some of the base, and if you want to go hunting, pick up a hobby box. That's going to be it for now. Make sure you're checking your LCSs when this does come out on March 18th. A good LCS, a good one, will be charging you under 100 for these boxes. So keep your eye out. For now, that's all I have for you. I appreciate you, and I will talk to you soon.